So what I'd like you to do before we finish is share your top 3 insights with the audience. As a business owner and a marketing service provider, what are the top 3 and what are the top 3 things they should know?
I would say let go of your fear.
Let go of your fear.
Yeah.
Okay. And when you say let go of your fear, what does that mean?
Entrepreneurs and owners tend to be fearless. They have to be an entrepreneur. It feels like jumping off a cliff when you become an entrepreneur. But I would say do more of that, let go even more.
Well, that applies to your letting go to the networking events and letting them do that stuff more.
Exactly.
Okay,
that
good.
would be my feeling of the Disney film, Let It Go.
Yeah. Okay. And what else?
Be confident in who you are. Value yourself.
Okay. I think you said something like think tall.
Right.
Think tall, right?
Well, part of it is establishing, what is your value proposition, as an entrepreneur, as a company, as a business. And for me, I had to think about it when I went to brand my own company. What is it that's special and unique about me? And the thing was that I'm tall.
Uh-huh.
And so I used that to brand myself. Think tall,
Okay. Yeah, and you're back. You're unique. Your unique parts. Right.
Right.
And the other thing I gathered was that there's reach for the ceiling. Think high. Think
Exactly.
high. Reach for goals.
We all have our own personal glass ceiling. Well, I think I'm socially allowed to make this much, or because of the experience, the attachment we have to money from the way we were raised with our family. Whatever that is for you, what you think your goal is, raise it. Break through the ceiling. Think taller, and go for a higher goal. Once you've met a goal, that's great. That's amazing. But then come up with your next goal. Yeah. What's that next?
Yeah. Well, we go back to the 3 as the entrepreneur, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that thing where business owners have not thought about their hourly rate that they want, right?
Right.
They just get whatever's left over. They don't think about what do they really want? What do they really want to get? Why did they get into business in the first place? Because I could go get a job, which is a heck of a lot easier, and make a decent living, right? Or I could be an entrepreneur. And if you're going to be an entrepreneur, let's go get what we want. Let's figure out what that is. Let's spend some time thinking about that and figure out how to get to that spot.
And
right?
most people reinvest what they make. They never even see a paycheck for the first 2 years of launching a business.
Right.
And you have to prepare yourself for that. I think that's another thing. You have to be prepared. You have to be financially stable enough to survive for at least 2 years before you can expect profitability.
Yeah, because there's a lot of learning curve, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's a thing we do called the sigmoid curve that really goes through that process. Something we'll talk about another day, but yeah, that's part of that learning curve, right? And until we learn all the components and the parts and pieces of the business, we're not making a whole heck of a lot of money. Sure. So, Kimberly, thanks so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
I really appreciate
John.
it.
It's great to getting to know you more.
Yes. All right, we'll be back next week.